Do you have long links that you want to shorten? Customize, shorten, and rebrand your long links using Rebrandly. Tracking and using custom domains are available options too. So stop wasting time with generic URL shorteners and start rebranding your long links using Rebrandly. Go to rebrandly.ly/E2C99. Welcome to Pamper My Business Podcast, which is hosted by Kim Beasley, your small business Google coach. Listen in and learn tips, tools, and techniques that will help you optimize and grow your business online. You can always find more information by visiting pampermybusiness.com. Hi, everyone. I'm Kim Beasley, your host for Pamper My Business Podcast. So excited to get to talk about this topic because we're talking about what, Jerrilynn?
Google. And I love Google products.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. We're going to get into talking about Google and using it in your small business. But before that, I want to introduce my co-host. That is
jerrilynn-b-thomas.
Woo! Yeah, Jerrilynn. It's my birthday. Yes. No, it's not my birthday.
No, it's not your birthday. Let's not rush that, okay?
I'm just excited because we're talking about one of my favorite topics, and I'm doing my happy dance.
Yes.
If only you could see me, you'll be cracking up. But Google products are what run my business. And we're going to talk about Google products today because as a small business owner, one of the things that I would encourage you to do is to become mobile. To have flexibility to work anywhere in the world. And Google products allow you to do that. I love it because if I'm on the go and a client says, I'm having an issue with such and such on my website, I can jump in and fix it. Or if someone says, can you share this document with me? Boom, I can do it on my phone. Why? Because everything is mobile. Everything is flexible. And that's what I want you to start looking at doing with your business. Okay, I'm getting on a soapbox. I'm sorry. I'm getting off of it now.
That's okay, but you're so right.
What do you think?
You really are.
Jerrilynn?
I love it. I mean, when I go out of town to visit the family, I'm able to just do stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I can use anybody's laptop or whatever and just get into my Google and work and send information.
I love that.
Yes, that's beautiful. You are not tied to anything at all.
There you go. It's that freedom to be flexible. So we're going to jump into talking about Google products, and I call these the Google 5. And the reason why I call them the Google 5 is because they're the basic 5 Google products that you can use to streamline your business. Now, keep in mind, Google has more than 5 products. But these are the 5 that can help you become flexible and get organized and create processes and documentation. Okay, getting on soapbox again. I'm getting off.
Oh, you can stay on it. Google is the bomb diggity and you know it. I believe you even got me hooked on it. Remember, I think I was using Hotmail. Remember Hotmail? Is it still around?
Oh, gosh, you did not mention that. Yes.
I remember the day
when you did, and I fussed at you about being not having a Google account. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Way back in the day.
That is way back in the day.
And now we are here years later, and we have 5 programs we're going to talk about first. And there are actually more we're going to get into later, but for right now, we're going to talk about Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Form. These are what I consider the basic 5 or Google 5 that can help you streamline and document your processes for your business. So Drive.
Yes.
Drive is a file storage system that it keeps all of your work in one place, and you can create documents, you can create PDFs, you can create flyers, you can create so much. How do you use Drive, Geraldine?
Well, I use Drive for everything. It's a place where I store all my different forms and letters, and I create folders. I think of Drive is basically, your download drive that you have on your laptop. Back in the day where that was all we had, and we had to download everything and then create folders for our PDFs and our PowerPoints and our different Word docs. But now with Drive, you can put everything in there instead of keeping it on your desktop or on your laptop. Remember all those times my laptop died? I'm a killer of laptops. And when your stuff dies, stuff goes away. But if you put it in Drive, it's there no matter what. All you need to do is get the someone's laptop and you can just get back to business. Yeah, I have been stopped in my trap many times.
So we can look at Drive as kind of like, it's like that catch-all location on the internet that you have that's part of your Google account. And Drive holds all of the different files that you want to create using Google products. So think of Drive as a door to all of your docs, sheets, slides, and forms. Okay, so Drive is your catch-all. It's your carrier. It's your
virtual office.
Yeah, it's your virtual office container for all of your documents. I love that virtual office container.
It really is, because you could do everything there.
Yeah,
you can have conversations with people while you're editing stuff together.
And we're not really doing a deep dive today. We're just kind of opening your mind up to things that you can do with Google products, the Google 5. So we talked about Drive, and to create, if you're looking for like a word processor, then you're looking for Docs. Docs allows you to create and format documents that can be.
Oh my God, word processor. Remember those?
Oh,
yes. Okay. I haven't heard that in so long. The word processor.
You know what? You're making me go back into the old days.
The early days of everything.
So Docs allows you to create reports. You can, and interesting thing is, as you're working on a document, you can share with others and they can work on it with you. So you can create joint project proposals. You can create meeting notes and
newsletters.
Docs is similar to Word.
It's better than Word.
Yeah, I agree.
It really is better than Word.
And then we have Sheets, which is a spreadsheet program that allows you to create files where you can have, once again, real-time collaboration with others. And you can create task lists, project plans, you can analyze data, you can create charts and filters, and it's similar to Microsoft Excel. So we have Drive, that is a virtual file container. Docs, that's a word processor. Sheets, which is a spreadsheet program. And then we have Slides. Slides allows you to create presentations. Interesting thing is, those presentations can also be turned into PDFs. You can download your presentation as a PDF and create a freebie to give away to your website visitors. You can create a pitch deck. Pitch deck is what you present to, say, investors. It tells people about your business so they can decide whether or not they want to invest. You can create presentations, and you can even create training modules. And what I mean by training modules, you can create things that will allow you to share your knowledge with those people that you are trying to reach, your website visitors, your target customers. So Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Forms. And Jerrilynn, I'm going to get your opinion about all of these, but I just wanted to kind of give an overview of everything. Now, Forms allows you to take questions that you want to have people respond to, and you can create a form where you can have like event registrations. You can have quick opinion polls. It's not you don't need any extra software. It's just part of the Google 5. And it's a way you can get instant results as they come in. And you can even analyze your results that you get in from the forms. Okay, Jerrilynn, I've given an overview of the Google 5. What do you think, and which ones do you use?
I use Drive. I use Docs, Sheets, and Forms. I really haven't messed around much with slides. I did one a long time ago, but it was kind of too, clunky, I guess you could say. But as for the other ones, I use them every day. My entire business runs on Drive. Especially Forms. Oh my God. I'm always gathering information. Yeah. Hey, it's a way to, get people to sign up for your mailing lists and everything. Whenever I'm doing something, I create a form. I just did one earlier. Yeah.
I love the flexibility that the Google 5 gives us. Now, for those of you who are who would like to look into having this as a business account, which gives you even more features as having the paid version of Google Suite. And that's another name that you may hear about the Google 5, and that's the Google Suite. What I would suggest you do is take a look in the show notes. We will have a link that you can follow, and yes, it is an affiliate link for signing up for Google Suite. That's pretty much what we want to say about the Google 5 or Google Suite. Next, we're going to talk about things that Google tools that you can use to optimize your website.
Ooh, yes.
Are you struggling with optimizing your website for Google search engine? Stop struggling and learn how to get found by Google search engine in less than 6 weeks. Kim Beasley, your small business Google coach, coaches you in how to optimize and get found via Pamper My Business website coaching academy. To learn more, just visit coaching.pampermybusiness.com. Now that we're back, woo! We're going to talk about optimization for your website. Yes, there are Google tools that can help you optimize your website. And this is one of those sections where I can get on my soapbox again, but I'm going to try not to.
Please do.
And I know that Jerrilynn kind of likes this section too, because she's in the process of learning how to apply these things. I'm teaching her how to apply them to her website, and so that she can get ranked and found in Google search. One of the first things that I taught her, and she was like, why do I need to do this?
Yeah.
With Google Search Console. It is a web service by Google, which allows you to check how your website is performing in search results. So it tells you what's going on before people get to your website, which is important because it lets you know how people are finding you, what keywords they're using to get to your website. It helps you identify any issues that your website may be having when search engines look at your website and see if there's any information on it that would be helpful to others. If there's an issue on your website with anything like mobility, things like that, it will the Google Search Console will let you know. Jerrilynn, I know that you're fairly new to it, but I would love for you to share how you've been using the Google Search Console.
Well, I've been using it to find the right keywords and making sure that I have the right wording in there. I guess you could say besides just the keywords that I use my descriptions so people can find me. I'm still working on it now, so I'm not going to say it's working just yet. It's going to take me a couple more weeks to get all my pages done and to finish my research. But my thing is, why didn't I know about this? Back in the day, I remember us doing something. What was it? Google Analytics, where I had to have that account. But we never talked about Search Console. I'm still confused by that a little bit. I'm like, why?
Right. Okay.
When did that come out?
Okay. Let me give an overview of all the Google optimization tools that you can use. And then we'll get into the why.
Okay.
So there's the Search Console, which tells you what's happening before people get to your website. And then Google Analytics, it allows you to monitor what happens on your website. So Search Console is before. Analytics is what happens when people get to your website. What kind of like what social media referral traffic you're getting, what traffic is coming to your website from search. So Analytics and Search Console works together.
So that's like numbers. Analytics, just the numbers.
Yeah.
That's what I used to think about it. It's just the numbers.
And it also shows you information about keywords.
Okay.
So those two work together. And then you have the Tag Manager. Tag Manager is another Google tool that that people may not know about. What it does, it quickly and easily updates measurement codes and without being too technical, it allows you to insert code into your website without having to make changes to your website. So what you do is you install a piece of JavaScript into your website, and all the code that you want to have happening on your website, you put it in Tag Manager, and Tag Manager will insert it into your website, and you won't have to do a lot of changes on your website. This Tag Manager is really great for websites where you don't have control over plugins or themes and things like that, but you want to have some flexibility on your website. Then you can use Tag Manager to insert JavaScript or to insert code into your website without having to do it yourself. It's more techie. So I wouldn't suggest that if you're not comfortable with code, don't use it. But it's one of those things that's a real techie thing. It's easy to use once you understand it. Another tool is Optimize. Another techie tool. The Optimize, it allows you to test different versions of your web page to see which one works and performs better. It monitors the results of your experiment and then tells you which one works better. So you can create, say, 2 or 3 different versions of the same page, and Optimize will look and see which one is working by serving up different versions of that page. And then it'll say, okay, this is the page that worked the best.
So is that like based upon your text, images? What? Like, so you do?
So let's say you have a page that's talking about a course that you have coming up. Mm-hmm. On one page, you may have a video and text. On another page, you may just have an image and text. On another page, you just may have text. And then, so you can, in Optimize, you can add all 3 of these, the 3 different links to the 3 different pages. And then you can say, okay, when they go to this URL, switch between these 3 pages to see which page is performing the best. And when they do that, then at the end of your test, it'll say, okay, the page with the video performed the best, so that's the URL you should use. It's just a way for you to see which version of your page works best. That's what Optimize does. Now, I saved this one for the last thing.
My favorite. I need to work on mine, yes.
Because Google My Business is a free. All the tools I've mentioned are free to use so far today. Google My Business is a free and easy way to get your business listed in search. It helps with your online presence, and it works with search and map. So what it does, it allows you to verify your business information. You go to google.com/business and you start following their instructions to get started. And it will ask you for your address. It'll ask you for your business name and some other information about your business. And then once you get to the part to verify, they'll send you a postcard. You verify your business. Boom. When people search for keywords that you have associated with your Google My Business page, you can come up. For instance, if you do a search for grow visibility on Google, my Google My Business page will come up on the right side. of that search. And I am number one for Google for Grow Visibility. So it helps you get found in search, and it helps people find you on maps. And you can post to your Google My Business page. And when you post to it, you can drive traffic to your website. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, Gerald.
Yes, ma'am.
I talked about 5 more tools that you can optimize your website.
Yes.
Which of the tools do you think you're going to run out and take advantage of?
Well, Search Console, most definitely. Mm-hmm. Google My Business. Yeah, those 2. Mm-hmm.
I have a bonus tool that's not a Google tool. However, it pulls in data from Google.
Oh.
And I actually have a training that's tied into using this tool.
Perfect.
It's called Uber Suggest.
Oh, yes, that thing you've been having me play around with. It was great.
UberSuggest.com. It'll be in the show notes. Check it out.
That thing is powerful.
Free resource, packed full of content that you are going to love using. So, as we wrap up the show, Geraldine, yay! We want you to work on optimizing your business and your website online. So, using Google products can help you streamline your effort. As being your small business Google coach, yes, that's me. I want to encourage you to jump in and start using each of these tools. If you need more information or you would like to learn more about our website coaching program, please visit coaching.pampermybusiness.com. Once again, this has been Kim Beasley, your small business Google coach, here on the Pamper My Business Podcast with my co-host,
jerrilynn-b-thomas.
Thank you, and we enjoyed talking about Google products today.
Does email marketing confuse you? Then let ActiveCampaign help guide you to turn website leads into customers who become loyal buyers using email marketing. ActiveCampaign incorporates email marketing, marketing automation, and CRM or customer relationship management tools you need to create great customer experiences on your website. Get started by visiting pmbpodcast.com/4D7B2. Thank you for listening to Pamper My Business Podcast, which is hosted by Kim Beasley, your small business Google coach. As always, you can find us online at pampermybusiness.com.